My friends, meet Juanita. Her daughter, Marisol. And her mother, Flor. And today, they're hanging out with Chuck. You all know that Chuck is going to have a procedure done in, well, less than a month. And a lot of people would love if Chuck could have one hurrah, one romp in the hay, one walk down the wild side. Just a little piece of heaven on earth before that day happens. And today we're going to attempt to see if we can make this happen. I could bring Chuck into this pasture, which would be fine and easy. Or I could take these girls into my pasture. The only thing is, if I move Chuck to this pasture, because I have a DMZ, a demilitarized zone, Tex will not be able to go over and harass anybody. Chuck can do his business, and once he's done, he'll come back. He'll come back for muffins and for food. We know that. If I move these girls into my pasture, that would be fine, but it's only a single strand fence, single strand of fencing. And I do believe that Tex may push his way through, and that could just create all kinds of problems with Chuck, Tex, and these young ladies. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring Chuck over to here. You guys come along. This will be interesting. Now, guys, they're not going to be in heat right now. The only one who was already in heat and who I think's already been bred would be the granny. And the other two, Juanita and her beautiful daughter, who we have not yet named, but we probably need to, will be the ones that Chuck will have interest in, okay? Let's go ahead and go grab Chuck now. Come on, Chuck. Suck, 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 suck. He's like, I just don't know. These pastures are so green, and all this grass is so yummy. And not to mention, I do have some friends over here now. See all my friends? Chuck, it's true they're your friends, but I have something a little bit special. Friends with benefits. Chuck, just get your butt over here. Do you want some of this or not? All right, Chuck is coming this way. We're going to let him know that we have feed in this bucket. Come on, buddy. Suck, 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 suck. And before he gets right up on me, I'm going to go ahead and turn and walk towards this gate that I have opened right over here. Now, what we don't want are to have our other cows come over. We don't want any of our other cows walking this way. Come on, Chuck. Come on, buddy. I got a surprise for you. You guys just walk with us for a minute. Chuck has no idea how his life is about to change, does he, Roman? He has no idea how his life is about to change. Come on, Chuck. Come on, buddy. Suck, 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 suck. Roman, stop closing the gate. We're gonna give Chuck a taste of the wild side. Come on, Chucky. I'll have to speed up my pace a little bit now. If you see me walking a little faster than normal, it's because Chuck is now out in my pasture, which is fine. Come on, suck, 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 suck. Bernadette, get out of here, sweetie. Come on, Chuck. Come on, Chucky. Y'all look. Oh, they've made eye contact. Hey, Chuck, come on, bud. Come on, bud. There's pretty girls over here. Chuck, come on. Suck, 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 suck. Chuck, oh my gosh, he's having second thoughts. Oh no, he's having second thoughts. Chuck, the girls are right over there. Chuck. Guys, I'm going to go try to close that gate so he cannot. We're not letting him back out on us. We are not going to allow him to back out on us. We are offering him a chance of a lifetime, his one and only chance. Come on, Chuck. He's like, I have some really good friends in the other pasture, though, and I don't want to let anybody down. Chuck, no one's going to be let down. Chuck, come on. Suck, 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 suck. Chuck, you're going. Come on, Chuck. Oh, no. Guys, I'm going to have to get over there behind him and run him this way, okay? Not to worry. I'll put my bucket of feed right over here. Don't you break my water line, bull. Oh, Lordy. All right, put my feet down right there. Guys, I'm just gonna go get my side-by-side and move him this way towards, he doesn't even know those cows are here yet. I'm gonna also go close my gate. Oh my gosh, Chuck, who would have thought it'd be so hard to get, to have a friend with benefits, huh? Seriously, who would have thought it could be so gosh darn hard? Ain't that hard for most? Oh, hush it up, Roman. It ain't that hard for most people, y'all. I'm just saying. Oh, we're gonna close this gate off here. We'll close this gate, and that way my cows will not come forward. Oh no. Texas is like, hold on a minute. Those girls have been claimed. Those girls have been claimed. No, they've not, Tex. They have not been. I need 2 hands for this. Y'all, I'll need 2 hands for this. I'm working. I'm trying to work here, and no one is cooperating. Okay, Chuck is going. Oh, Chuck is going. Oh boy. Oh boy, 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 oh boy. Wrong way, Chuck. Wrong way. Go down the fence line. Watch the Starlink. Watch my Starlink. There you go. Keep going. Chuck. There you go. Oh boy. Turn to the, Chuck, turn right. Chuck, you're not gonna go fight Tex. You gotta turn to the right, but the gate is open right behind you. Watch the power pole. Watch the power pole. Oh, he's never had a girlfriend before. He's not sure what to do with a pretty girl. Chuck, turn to the right. Guys, bear with me for a moment. There he goes. Oh boy. You can eat that later. All right. Look. Chuck he's in the same pasture as some pretty girls who are not taken. Where you going, Chuck? Where's he going? Okay, the moment of truth. First impressions are the most important, Chuck. Hush it up, Tex. Everyone knows the importance of a first impression. Okay. Here we go. That's Juanita. And that could be Mighty Soul. How about we just call the daughter Mighty Soul? That's a pretty name, Mighty Soul. I love that name. Juanita and Mighty Soul. Meet Chucky. Chucky Poo. Oh no, let's not embarrass him. Let's not embarrass him. He's like, hello there, Mighty Soul. Eres el amor de mi vida. Yo estaba esperando toda mi vida para saber una mujer como tú. She's like, no soy una mujer, soy una señorita. He goes, así. Sí, una señorita de verdad. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna stop. This is not a Mexican telenovela. This is no kind of novella here. That's what they call them in Spanish. They don't call them soap operas. They call them novellas. All right. Oh, that's Juanita. That's my girl Juanita right there, and her daughter Mighty Soul. Tex, sir, get back. What have I always told you? I've always said it, friends. The one thing you cannot allow your bull to do is put his head through the wire. If they ever get their head through the wire, then they don't care. They're just gonna push and push until the rest of their body comes through. And they will tear up all of your fencing in the process. I think something that's kind of neat and that speaks volumes is the respect that Chuck has for Tex. And the fact that these young ladies have walked over here closer to where Tex is at. And because of that, Chuck refuses to come over there and antagonize any more than what he already has. And that just shows you the influence that a hierarchy or a pecking order or whatever you want to call it, and Tex has already established that he's the number one on that pecking order, and Chuck knows that he's not. Well, what can you do? The influence that Tex has over those ladies is too great, and Chuck is not going to show any interest. Instead, all that's going to happen is Tex is going to end up tearing my gates down. Come on, bud. Come on out. It ain't for you, buddy. It just ain't for you, bud. You want to come on out? Guys, I have an open gate here for Chuck to come on out with me. Come on. You want muffins? Come on. Let's just stick to the muffins, okay? These kind of muffins. Let's just stick to these muffins, bud. Okay? Decisions. Daddy's muffins or a little Juanita, Marisol, and Floyd? I know, buddy. It's tough, ain't it? It's a tough decision to make. Come on. Come on, bud. Come on, bud. I know. Here, you want me to hand you one? Come out, but you're never going back in. That's completely your call. Hold on. Gosh darn it. Chuck chooses Daddy's muffin. Chuck is going to choose Daddy's muffin. Come on out of there then. Come on. Come on. Daddy Lester loves you. I don't care. You make your decisions though, buddy. You make your decisions. You gotta. All right. All is good, friends. He's decided no. Chuck has decided never mind. It's not worth it. And I'm completely okay with that. Let's try to draw him back in. Don't touch my power pole. Let's get Chuck back inside the pastures. We tried, y'all. We tried. Lester tried, okay? Let's see how hard it's going to be to get him back in now. Well, friends, Chuck has made his decision. And there's nothing wrong with that, Chuck. We're proud of you, buddy. I know it was hard. And I think that every one of us, man and woman, have been there. Have we not? The temptations, y'all, the fruits. Close the gate in. We love you, Chuck. And no one, and I mean no one, is going to hold that against him. Right? Okay, do you gotta start making your jokes already? It's not time for jokes. There's no time. Oh, Lord. Most of us are not gonna hold anything against Chuck for making that choice. You know what? He's already. Jeez, I'm just end it on that note right there.
Don't let your troubles fester. Come watch Longhorn Lester.
Yeah, something like that.